Hello everyone, welcome to your weekend reading for September 10th, 11th, and 12th. This past September 6th, we had a new moon in Virgo, and there's a key message with that new moon, and the new message is, it is a time to give rather than take. So please be generous with your energies, your love, with whatever, and do not expect something in return. So anyways, the new moon in Virgo states that. So stick around. I'm going to do every sign from Libra all the way to Pisces. I'm going to timestamp everything in the description box below. And at the end, we have a pick a card section. So here we go for Libra. Libra. The star came out. Don't know if that means anything to you. That's Aquarius. And now the world. Interesting. Okay. Let's flip that back. All right, so let's go. For Libra. First card for Libra is the Six of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Two sixes, one on top of another. So Six of Swords is about going to a better place, mentally speaking. You are freeing yourself up from some mental anguish or some things that were causing you some headaches. And most likely something to do about the past, or a past situation or a past person, or something that was weighing heavy on your heart from the past. Okay, you're freeing yourself from that. Underneath the Six of Cups, the past card, we have the Key, which is the solution. We have the heart, and then we have the ship. And here we go for this deck here. For Libra, we have healing chaos. Wow. I'm going to put, well, actually I'll leave it there for now, but healing chaos, there's butterflies on that card as well, meaning transformation. And this chaos was most likely having to do with your heart. So it's a situation that you have been involved with, Libra, where it caused you some pain, most likely, or worries, and something to do with the past, where you finally found the solution, how to rid yourself of this situation. You're getting to a better place. The Seven of Wands to me is about you taking your position, but in this case, you are meditating. You're grounding yourself, you're meditating, and you're putting a bubble around yourself. You're basically needing to heal yourself, heal your chakras, heal your heart. But you're basically going to be doing that effort to heal your heart, all right, in order to become not a better person, but a stronger person and a more content person. You're then going to be, you've planned, new activities or new passion or a new situation. You're going to set the things in motion, or whatever it is you need to do to, after freeing yourself from this, with the Three of Wands, right? And then you are actually going to be embarking either on a new voyage with the ship. That to me is a new voyage, or it would be maybe you're doing a long travel vacation of some kind, or some kind of traveling, or it could be you're separating yourself from the situation, right? That's what the ship to me talks about. We have here kind of like a collaborative card. So, and there's typically three people, like we don't see three people, but there's three people involved in this collaboration. There's also three ones here, so it could very well be that you're getting some help from someone around you, someone, a family member or friends that are going to help you out with this process. Or it could very well be yourself. You're anchoring yourself in a better position to use your mind, body, and soul to fix this situation. So I'll leave it at that, Libra, because it could mean a lot for different people. But clearly the underlying message here is something that was causing you headaches or chaotic around you. Something from the past is going to be cleared up. And it's going to help you heal to move ahead and plan accordingly in the future. All right, Libra, you have a great weekend. See you next. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. So welcome to your weekend of September 10th, 11th, and 12th. So here we go for you. And I shuffle between the different signs, just so you know. All right, so here we go. Justice. Could be a Libra. 9 of Pentacles. And then the 9 of Wands, 2 nines. Coming to, close to completion. And the Strength card right underneath the deck. So that's an energy of gaining strength or having the courage to tackle a situation. And let's get a little bit more context. For Scorpio, we have the moon, we have the mountain, and we have the tower. And the tower in this deck is not the same as the tarot deck. Okay, we have that card, and for this deck here, pick this one here for Scorpio, fulfillment. Okay, great. All right, so strength and courage is needed, or you will have it this weekend, in order to bring something fair in your life, probably with someone around you. It could be work-related, or it could simply be with situations that you are involved with this weekend, where justice needs to be there, equal balance of energies, or making sure that things are fair around you. The moon card is about reputation, or it's about, it could also be wishing, it could talk about cycles, but I think more it's about being in a good mood, because we ups and downs in life. So I think that this is something that's needed. Justice is needed in order to set the mood. So you may need courage in order to address the situation. There might have been hardships and delays, or very strong obstacles pertaining to the situation, but you are victorious in, actually, with the 9 of Pentacles, with being able to succeed at doing this work, or engaging in this just manner. And this is about you also setting boundaries. So you're setting boundaries for yourself. And this is fair for you by doing this, right? And it's good for you by doing this. And it also sets the bar, to whoever is involved, that you have a limit for things, right? And the tower here, it could very well be to do with work. It could very well be about being single. But I think more it's about work. I really think this reading is about work, something to do about work, either work around the house or work where you gain money. But you need to set boundaries, and you need to stand up for it, because it's just fair for you, right? But maybe you lack the courage in having this conversation, which was a very difficult conversation to have. Things may have been archaic in the past, with the coal-generated energy, and converting now to wind energy, which is a more sustainable energy. So I think, change needed to occur in order for this to be sustainable, or this, whatever it is, situationship to be sustainable. We have the card of fulfillment. Fulfillment is being happy, fulfilled with the situation. So the outcome looks very favorable to you, Scorpio. Sorry about that. So anyways, you just need to have the courage, set the boundaries, be fair to yourself and others. And I think things are going to just be moving along, and the delays or the obstacles are going to be removed. All right? Take care. Enjoy the weekend. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekend energy, September 10th, 11th, and 12th. So here are your cards. Oops. Okay. I guess that's the one. All right, so first card out, we have the Ace of Wands, we have 7 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Wands. Well, all Wands. 5 of Pentacles is on the bottom. Okay. 5 of Pentacles is an energy of feeling left out, or a lack of something. Usually it's associated with money, but it could also be happiness. But The one thing about that card is you're feeling somewhat despair, but honestly, you have the answers right around you. You just need to be open to see them. All right, so, I think this reading could very well be associated with a partnership in your life, and most likely a romantic partnership. Yeah, the reason why I'm saying that is you have the heart and you have the ring here. In between, you have the sun. And if I just look at these three cards, this is very positive. This is about, love, bright, everything energetic, and partnership. So this is a very positive set of cards. I also think these are very extremely positive. But I think up here, the energy, the general energy is what you walk into the weekend feeling somewhat despair. But you have this card here, which is the answer is right there in front of you. And we do have the same exact situation on this card with the keyhole and the key right here. You just need to look up to find this key to open the door, because you also got the same message from the Dixit deck. You have the answers right there in front of you. You just need to be open to see them. But I think from this card, the Ace of Wands, which is like a new passion starting, I think you do need to use your intuition and your third eye, right, to get illuminated on how to move ahead with this, to spark that flame again. And maybe you do need to do some meditation and a bit of healing, putting that bubble around you, focusing on your needs, your immediate personal needs. I'm talking about, maybe taking some downtime. And probably because you've had to move. I mean, this is the Ten of Wands and she's packing away. I mean, the hardest part is over now. Now you're like at the end of that move. Maybe just unpacking your boxes and stuff, or closing up whatever renovations that you were doing after the move, or, setting yourself up, or whatever it is. Or it could be, if it's not a move, is the hardest part of the journey is over. It's been crossed already. And this is probably something to do with your lover or someone in your life that you have a partnership that you really care about. That there was some tough times and made you feel somewhat of despair, left out in the cold. But honestly, you have the answers this weekend. You come to clarity and you're able to come out of that situation. And then we have the card of purity. So in all, stay pure and things will remain pure. Okay, that's all I'm going to say for that. Sagittarius, you enjoy your weekend. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekend energies, September 10th, 11th, and 12th. Oops, that didn't go too well. Well, it'll be that. So here are your cards for the weekend. We have the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you're feeling very happy and content this weekend. And you're going to be taking swift action with the Knight of Swords. And let's get a little bit more context about the situation here. We have the mountains, we have the clover, and then we have the tower. The tower in this deck does not mean the same thing as tarot. Let's look into this. Trust. Okay. All right, so you're walking into the weekend with some very, very favorable energies of feeling very content and happy and having it all with the Nine of Cups. Like, I don't usually associate the Nine of Cups with money, but there's like a treasure chest full of gold and jewels on here. So, I mean, you're content, super content. You're going to start taking some significant action, and most likely because up to a certain point or up to now, there has been delays. And now that the delays are over, you are now capable of like jumping on ship and taking action right away. The Chariot is like a significant energy of the universe is guiding you through this. And yes, you're moving ahead. So these are two movement cards. There's a bit of luck involved, okay, with the clover on the bottom. So it's kind of like the right timing. That's how I would see this with the luck. It's like something happens, takes away this barrier or obstacle for you to be able to take this action. And, you know, this is about collaboration with others. The Tower is usually associated with institutions, like work institutions or banks or something like that. And I think that this could very well be you starting something new with a new partner, like a new work partner or a new partnership, which would have some kind of financial impact on you. But it's asking you to have trust in this person or have trust in the process, okay? This card here is about being watched. Like you're watching your egg, and basically you want, like up to now, you felt like you were kind of stuck. You're watching it and you're afraid of someone stealing it away from you. Whatever nest egg you had, like your financial situation or your home or whatever, you kind of felt stuck. That's how I see this. Okay, that you felt stuck, and maybe this right timing event, and that's probably due to the obstacle that you felt stuck. Something was preventing you from being able to take charge of your financial assets here, whatever it is, the financial asset. But now all of a sudden, you're not behind the glass door or the glass window. You're part of the picture after this occurs, okay? It's just asking you to trust, though. Trust that things are going to go well. Put in the effort and do collaborate with the institution or whoever partner is going to be involved with you. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, Capricorn, and we'll see you next weekend. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekend energy, September 10th, 11th, and 12th. So here we go for you, your cards. We have the World. Nice. 4 cups. And you have the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. So that energy of 8 of Wands is, to me, a very focused energy of either communications that are about a specific topic, lots of them, or it could be traveling, air travel, but definitely a lot of back and forth conversations or communications about a certain topic in your life. Let's get more context with these cards here. We have the Stars. We have the Stork. And we have the Sun. I still don't get context. Interesting. All right. So it'll be a general explanation then. All right, so yes, we have the card of opportunity that came up. We also have the card here of, I would say, moon and sun. So duality or balance or cycles. But anyways, we have, and we also have a similar moon on here as on this card. So it looks to me like there's definitely cycles and probably a month cycle to this situation. So the World is about putting an end to a situation or starting something new. And I always associated these cards, like the Wheel and the World, they're associated to the fixed signs. But this, to me, is kind of like a permanent change, something that's going to be more stable for you. You're going to be having all these conversations about this. And you're using your network. The stars could be here about network. And it could be, and there's stars in all 3 cards. So I will say use your network of people to be able to get to this point. Because up to now, you've been somewhat bored or lethargic about this, and change was needed. Significant change was needed, or a move was needed. You need to take the emotional part of this whole conversation out and need to really be analytical about the situation. Wise as well as analytical with the King of Swords. And underneath that you have the Sun. I mean, you're going to have everything illuminated for you to be able to make these decisions for you, Aquarius. I know this is very broad and vague, but to me it's a significant energy of a new opportunity is probably coming towards you. Something that could be cyclical, something that comes around only once a month, right? Or a couple days a month. But definitely something that is not always clear what the opportunity would be. But the Sun is definitely going to be illuminating things, as we see here as well as here, for you to be able to put an end to something or start something new, using your network of people or resources to be able to get out of this rut situation. But don't involve emotions, just use the brightness or the clarity of the Sun to make the right decisions. The Moon could also be associated with moods, right? Your emotional state. So, and on top of that here, we see that the Sun is on top of the Moon. So let the clarity phase out the emotional part of this decision making or this action that you need to take. All right, we'll leave it at that. And have a great weekend. Take care. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekend energies of September 10th, 11th, and 12th. So here are your tarot cards. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. There's an element of having to be patient. You've done the hard work already. You've set yourself up or your family up for success, but you can't reap all the benefits right away. Let's shuffle one more time. And we have the Mice, the Key, and the Scythe. And from this deck we have Stillness. Stillness is about patience. It's not the right timing, okay? So stay still. Just hang in tight. You'll be able to reap those benefits, which the Ten of Pentacles is about happiness. You're worried about that. You're worried about the happiness, the comfortable home, the financial situation. But you know what I'm seeing from this is you have an answer. Oh no, hold on. You have an answer to the situation, and the answer is you need to cut something out. And what I was going to say is you need to cut something out, but you need to look at things from a different perspective completely. And the Hangman didn't come out, but usually the shadow is what's projected on the wall and the person is walking in front. But in this instance, the person is on the wall and the shadow is in the forefront. To me, that's a sign of you needing to look at things from a different perspective, totally. And the shadow is bigger than the actual person. So it's something deeper and bigger that needs to be either looked at and eliminate some parts of that. Because once you've done that cutting, that scythe cutting, you're going to have some kind of celebration or happiness about the new foundation. You can't be scared about this. You need to really look into this. Be the fool and jump onto this opportunity to do a deep dive into the situation. Look at it from a different angle. It's the answer to your solution. But you'll have to cut something out after that. Let's just grab another card about cutting. We have the Clouds. Cut out the confusion, yeah. And look how the big shadow and clouds kind of look similar. But let's keep one more because the cloud is confusion. But what's on the other side is the outcome. And we have a loyalty with the dog. Loyalty and your best friends or your family is there to help you, assist you with this process, okay? So I think I'm on Pisces, yeah. Pisces, you do need to deep dive into your situation and it's most likely internal. What causes you these worries is in mental fears, but you do need to look at them. You do need to take the full look at them, and then you'll gain much better clarity and stability from it. And your family's there to support you, okay? Your family and friends, they're there to help you through this process. All right, I'll leave it at that. You enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next weekend. Take care. Hello again, everyone. So this is the pick a card section. But before we go in that, I wanted to remind everyone of the new moon in Virgo special message, which says that at this time, it's a time to give rather than take. So keep being generous, everyone, without expectations of anything in return. All right, so here we go with the pick a card section. These 3 questions or cards I'm going to be pulling should be questions that require yes or no answers. So here we go. Question number 1, question number 2, and question number... Well, there's a 4th one. 4 questions. So pause the video and formulate your 4 questions, or just pick one of the 4 cards. All right? So question number 1, the answer is, I would say, no, you need to get more information. Question number 2, the answer is yes, you're ready. Question number 3, the answer is yes, in the near future. Question number 3, the answer is yes, within the next few weeks. These 2 cards came out together, interesting. So I would have a tendency to say that in the near future, in the next few weeks, they're both the same message. So yes, coming very, very soon to you. All right, take care. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next weekend, everyone. So all the best. Bye-bye.